All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the channel. I am Chris from Dark Hour Tech, and today we are going to be taking a look at a blind box opening that can, well, somewhat fall under collectibles as well as mystery boxes and gaming. And one of the things that a lot of people that do mystery boxes or subscription boxes are aware of is Loot Crate. They were one of the big ones that definitely over time, I think they got too far ahead of themselves and they went under. And this kind of follows that same format, but on a much smaller scale. And this is basically concentrating on just one topic, and that is gaming. They actually offer multiple different gaming boxes from PS4 for Xbox as well as PC. And it can be done as a monthly subscription or it can be done as a one-time order. So we've seen the ads on TikTok Reels, or TikTok, as well as Facebook Reels and Instagram and all that, and they are advertising heavily. I don't think I can scroll through my TikToks or my Facebook Reels without coming across at least 2 or 3 of these, and we see different ones that they advertise showing people getting Corsair mice, getting Nanoleaf light strips, as well as other things. And obviously, I'm going to probably take a shot in the dark and say that that's probably not too typical. So today we're going to take a look at their website. I've already ordered one of these to check it out and see what kind of stuff you get, whether it's worth the money or not. Before we get into this, though, if you like this kind of content, I really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, hit me up in the comments. Definitely looking for some more things to do, some other mystery boxes that revolve around gaming, if you're aware of anything that are out there, or even subscription boxes. So why Medkit? You can read for yourselves. It's a typical mystery subscription box. You're not going to have any control over getting what the topic is that month or anything like that. And I was a big subscriber to Loot Crate. I enjoyed getting the Loot Crates when they were good. And they actually, came through with some decent quality stuff before they really went downhill. So here is the ordering form here, $39.99 for a box. And if you subscribe, you can actually save a little bit of money. You get delivery every single month. It's $44.99 if you do a one-time price. So that's $45 for that. So here you can choose between PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox S and X, PC, or the Switch. Of course, I ordered the PC one. And then you really don't know what's going to be in these things. Now, you do know what the topic is. So like this one is Pixel Dragon, the one I ordered. I actually don't even remember what the topic was, but I have a feeling we'll find out when we open up the box. So again, you can order these one at a time, or you can get this subscription and save a little bit. All right, so if you look here on their stats, mystery boxes open 42,501, mega prize winners, and then box drops left in 2025 means they have 8 more months of boxes. Mega prize winners are going to be the boxes that contain actually quite a bit more than just the standard stuff. And I have a feeling that those mega prizes are what they're showcasing on their videos when they're showing a Corsair mouse or Nanoleaf, light strip, things like that. Those are actually going to be the mega prize boxes, and I don't think that's going to be typical. Now, their mega prize box, they say here, the mega prize can be worth between $100 and $550. They're saying they're giving away items like gaming consoles, keyboards, cash debit cards, and other high-end items that will be put into boxes at random. At least 1 out of every 200 medkits will have a valuable high-end content. Buy now and subscribe. Maybe you'll be one of the lucky ones. Again, it's just like any mystery box thing. You're taking a gamble. If you do this, and if this turns out that, for our $45 buying a single box that we actually got our money's worth, you can walk away knowing you got your money's worth, whether they're going to be items that you're going to be able to use or not. If the value of the items inside are worth at least what the box that you paid for, then that's good. But don't go in expecting that you're going to be one of the lucky ones that are going to walk away with that mega box, because it's going to be few and far between that get those. And there's really no way to know for certain whether they're shipping them out. So you're trusting on them that they're being truthful if that's the ratio that they're shipping them out. I'd like to think that they're keeping some kind of records. There's got to be some kind of fraud or something like that protection that requires them to show that they're actually doing it. So this is what we ordered. I actually ordered it and I got it within about 5 days, actually less than 5 days, I believe. So it came in very quickly. I think I got the shipping notification within 2 days, and then it was like the next day the box was there. And let's take a look and let's see what we got and whether we got scammed out of some money. So hopefully we didn't. That brings us to our mystery box, and what we got here is the box that we ordered from Medkit Gaming. And I mean, they offer different boxes, like I said, for PS4, Xbox, and all that. PC is definitely an option that you can do with this. And really, the difference is going to be what are we going to get in this versus what they show on the Facebook Reels and the TikToks and the Instagrams and all that stuff. So let's open this thing up and take a look at what we've got. It is in a box much like what they show on the advertisement and all that. I can attest for the fact that it did not come in a bag marked with Medkit Gaming. Just a plain plastic bag and all that. But let's take a look to see if we got anything equal to what they showed in the TikToks. Now keep in mind, just as the website posts, that these are going to be mystery boxes, and only a few select will actually contain a higher priced item that will be well over the cost of the box, much like what you saw in some of the ads with the Corsair mouse or the Nano Leaf lights and things like that. So let's pop this thing open. Alright, so we got some confetti. And we've got a thank you card for joining and getting a mystery box with a 10% off your next order. You do have the option, like I said, to do single boxes, or you can do a subscription service, much like the old loot crates and all that. Hopefully this doesn't go the way of loot crates, because, well, we all know what happened with that. So, actually taking a look at this, it also offers partner programs with Medkits, cash giveaways, meet amazing like-minded gamers, monetize gaming no matter your size. So basically they're looking for streamers, things like that, to promote their products. So again, this is not a sponsored video. I went out, I bought this myself based off the ads that I saw on TikTok and Reels. And just like in the videos, we get some candies, we got some Airheads, which are always good. I like Airheads. Haribo gummies, not a bad thing. And we've got a challenge coin, and this actually looks like a pretty well made die cast, almost feels like it. Challenge coin, or gaming coin, whatever you want to call it. It's got some heft to it. On the back, it looks like it's got the Medkit symbol, and on the front, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Alright, we also got stickers, much like what they show on the videos, a little holographic Medkit Gaming sticker. If you like sticking stickers somewhere, we've got that. Alright, so first thing in the box, we got some Pokemon keycaps. And looks like this comes in 5 different themes: Pikachu, Charizard, Blastoise, Mew, and Gengar. Actually, I know most of those characters, but there is no licensing information on these. Very well could be aftermarket, third party, or something like that. Comes with a keycap puller, so very easy to pull your existing keycaps and put these on. And this looks like it is the Charizard version. Nothing else in the box, so yeah, my guess is these are not officially licensed. But what you do see here is you get an assortment of different Charizard keycaps to go on any keyboard that you like to design. The packaging definitely looks like it's kind of third-party Temu created packaging. Look like they're just PBT, pretty standard size. For the second thing that we got another set of the Pokemon keycaps. Again, still no licensing on the packaging or anything like that, so looks like they're made by the same people and everything. And again, you get another keycap puller. Alright, and these are the Gengar ones, and you get the same exact keycaps that you had with the Charizard. Again, not officially licensed from what I can tell. So, I mean, they're not bad. I mean, they look good. But, you know, obviously they are going the route of probably like a Temu supplier or a Wish supplier, where they're not paying for that licensing to get it from the proper sources, so therefore they save a little bit of money on these things, and they're not officially licensed, they're at least not according to the package. All right, so getting into the last thing that we have a box in here, and it looks like that's about it for the rest of the box. So we will just pack this stuff up to the side here. But we have a Medkit gaming mystery box here. So let's open this up and see what we have. Well, it's definitely not Nano Leaves or Corsair Mouse or anything like that, basically. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, so looks like some type of shadow box. I'm not 100% certain what character this is. So yeah, looks like it's battery operated, or you have a USB power cord for this. And I'm not sure if this is RGB or what this is or what character, but we're going to see if we can find out. If you guys know what character that is, definitely feel free to let me know. Not 100% sure, but it looks like it's some type of shadow box, and I would imagine it lights up in some way. Alright, so we're just going to hold that there. Okay. Actually, I don't see anything to switch the color, so it looks like it's a single light. And it is basically lighting up, and it is a dragon and some crazy dude. And we're going to see if we can figure out what character this is. And lights up pretty decently, but definitely if this thing was on my nightstand or anything like that in the middle of the night, this would definitely keep me awake. But not horribly bad. I mean, for $39.95, we're going to take a look to see if this is even, you know, a $39 value with the keycap sets as well as the shadow box. I mean, honestly, right now the candies are my favorite part. So, but if the value is there and you like Pokemon, of course, we saw in the videos that they offer like anime characters, different ones like that. So, but let's take a look and see if we can tell what, if any, value that these actually have out there in the actual market. Okay, so yeah, we're not finding these online anywhere. There's no markings where they came from or who manufactured them. It just says that there's 5 different sets available in those in those different themes. I mean, they're not horrible looking, and they don't appear to be just 3D printed or anything like that. But I would definitely say these are definitely not licensed materials. But, I mean, they look nice. I mean, if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy, I would imagine that you're probably going to see that any of the other keycap sets that they give out with their boxes are going to be the same thing. So, value-wise, it's kind of hard to put a price on it. Being that it's not official, you know, Pokemon licensed merchandise, I'd say price-wise, I mean, maybe 10 bucks, maybe 5 to 10 bucks at best. I'm just not really all that sure that there's going to be much value there in those, and most likely may not even be able to find them because they may have already been put out of business by Pokemon for unofficial licensed material. So, but they're not horrible. So you could definitely use them. All right, so as you can see here with that light box, we're seeing similar ones that are pretty much identical to that with different scenes. Coming in at about $29.98 for that. That's definitely going to be subjective to the content that's on the light box. So we see some at 34, we see some at 29. There's a variety of different ones made by the same folks here, but $27. So we'll say most likely they got these things on bulk, probably as a closeout. So, you know, $20, $25 maybe. worth of value on that. I don't see the one that we have specifically. And here's another example of one over on AliExpress at $26. So I don't see the one that we have specifically, but it is probably going to be right between that $25 to $29 value there on the light box. So, I mean, as far as the value in the box itself, the value seems to be there for the $39 that we paid. With the light box coming in between the $25 and $29 range, and then the keycap sets are definitely worth at least, you know, $5-7 each, if not $10 each. So value-wise, yeah, you do get your $39.95 worth, but you keep in mind that the videos that you see that are showing that people are getting Corsair mice or Nanoleaf light strips and things like that, those are few and far between. They say, I believe the website, and we'll take another look, believe it states 1 out of 100. So you could subscribe to this, you could be a member to this for a very long time and never see one of those bonus boxes, which, you know, was really the whole thing with Loot Crate too. I mean, they pitched a bonus box, you know. If you go in with the mindset that you're going to get your money's worth of stuff, whether it be licensed or actually not licensed, yeah, I mean, you definitely got your money's worth. So I would not say that I would complain to a degree on this. Of course, you have no control over what the theme is unless you do single purchases, and then you can wait and see what the theme is from month to month and go from there. But you do get some sweet candy. So Airheads, some of the best. And Haribo, not bad. I would never complain about Haribo gummy bears. But yeah, so I wouldn't say it's a scam, but it's definitely something you got to take with a grain of salt as to whether you want to put your money into it. Especially with, you know, the fact that there are plenty of licensed and even nicer looking keycap sets out there that are not breaking an arm and a leg. So, and of course, if you have a PlayStation, you have an Xbox, they have, and even Switch, they have gaming boxes set up for those specifically as well too. This came in less than a week. I ordered it on a Wednesday, and I think I got it on Saturday, or the following Monday. So it seems to be shipping from within the U.S. and gets to me, at least here in the Midwest, really quickly. If you guys want to see another one of these Medkit boxes and see if there's any difference or change in them, hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think. Have you tried these? Have you gotten them? And what your thoughts were on them if you did. But again, let me know what you guys think. Are these things that you would like to get in a mystery box? Oh, and the character, turns out, is from Clover, I believe. Looking at the shadow boxes that are out there. I mean, it is a neat shadow box. I was never a Clover fan myself. And definitely, if I'm wrong on that, please feel free to correct me in the comments, because it's definitely from one of the animes I was not a fan of. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and let me know if there's any other mystery boxes that you're interested in checking out, and I will be happy to see about ordering some of those and featuring them on a video here. Until then, we will catch you next time, and everybody have a great and safe day and enjoy your week.